I think we're good here.
We're good here. All we need is a producer. Oh, I'm sorry. You're a great producer.
Why is it called a producer? Hello. Welcome to the Dan Stevens Show. This is episode 13. Sorry, 14, I think. Dylan McDonough, part 2. Welcome, Dylan.
Welcome, Dan.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you, Dan, I should say. Thank you.
Great to have you back.
Great. Good to be back.
I would like to have you more regularly, Dylan.
I think that sounded strange. But I would love to come back on the podcast more regularly.
So I decided to have a part 2 because I think we had a great chat the first time.
Oh yeah, great crack.
We have great chats in general.
Yeah.
I didn't really ask you much about yourself, or about what you do, or your passions, or your past, or anything like that. And you know why that is? It's because I have an aversion to doing things the same as other people do on other podcasts.
Right.
Even though it really works and people like it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I do.
I'm my own worst enemy, basically. I try to be too different because I'm afraid to be too the same.
Right,
Where I think sometimes the right answer can be somewhere in the middle.
Okay.
You know?
Fine.
Hopefully. What's in the cup, Dylan?
Water.
I think they probably thought it was tea.
I've lost. Oh well, fuck them. I can't find my water jug.
Yeah. So. Yeah, last time we had a good chat. I mean, great fun. What did I do wrong last time? Oh yeah, I had a massive bottle of water on the desk.
Yes, yeah.
And it was shimmering, and I think it was
stealing the focus.
Stealing the focus.
Yeah.
I hope that's not happening again right now, but it shouldn't be.
Grant.
I hope. Even if it is, everything is a work in progress, isn't it?
Yeah.
Life is a work in progress. Except for all the really good podcasts, they're really consistent and.
Right. No, well, I'm sure they start. Like, if you look at Bad Friends when it first started, the set of Bad Friends.
That's Bobby Lee and
Andrew Santino.
Yeah.
If you look at it when it first started, and they had professional people running that from the start because they'd moved from Tiger Belly. Like, the set is fucking terrible. Now, you see the set now, and it's like, bing, they just kept upgrading. I always noticed, I worked in a coffee shop, I won't say which one. And I've worked in a few places, and what I've known about places that do really, really well is that they're just constantly changing slightly.
Okay.
Just very little. I'll take a little change here, little change there. Even if everything's working perfectly, they go, we'll change this little thing. We'll just add this little thing. We'll make it slightly different. Like
evolving.
Evolving, yes, yeah. And I remember I used to look at that and go, why the fuck did they change that? This works fine as it is. And then I realized, oh no, you have to change it a bit. You have to just change it a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I struggle with my diet quite a bit.
Right.
And I know for a fact that what doesn't work for me in general is drastic changes all at once. But when it's worked best for me, it's been, I'll cut out this little thing and then go for a bit, and then get rid of that, and then cut out that little thing. It would be like going from 3 sugars to 2 sugars in your tea or something, and then going to 1.
Yeah. I have to say, I
don't take sugar, man.
I have a bone to pick with you.
Okay.
Right, because the last time we talked about brownies so much that I ended up buying brownies and ice cream, and I've had them like 3 or 4 nights in the evening since we last talked.
Oh.
Because I got into that. God, yeah, brownies with ice cream is lovely.
Yeah.
I've been eating them up in the oven.
It was in your subconscious.
Fucking now I'm eating ice cream. Because the problem is, right, I bought a tub of vanilla ice cream, right? I bought a tub of it. So then I'm like, I used it. One night I had a brownie. And I thought, that's fine. Now I've had brownies. And then I thought, well, there's still another 2 portions of ice cream in there.
Yeah.
So I have to buy more brownie to eat the ice cream. So then I bought substandard brownie.
Yeah.
So I bought substandard brownie with great ice cream and no chocolate sauce for over the top of it. So none of them have been up to scratch.
You shouldn't need chocolate sauce over a brownie.
Oh, but I like it if you heat up the brownie.
But with the right brownie. I gave Dylan a taste of the brownie.
Oh, the brownie
that I got for my birthday.
There's also that. none of them compare to that brownie.
Yeah.
No brownie I've had.
Well done, Amy. Amazing brownie.
Yeah, has come even close to that brownie.
I'm already looking forward to next year's birthday.
Yeah.
So I want to ask you a few things,
Okay.
Dylan. Okay.
Yeah.
What did one of your friends say about the seating arrangement here?
He said it looks like you're a judge and I'm
In nuts.
I'm the witness in a witness stand, which is fucking weird.
Case adjourned.
Case adjourned.
Sorry.
That's alright. Just a minute.
So maybe that's why am I doing it like that? I don't know.
Well,
I'm trying to be like Letterman.
Well, that's what I said to him. I said that originally what you're doing is you're a talk show host, and this is the way it would look if it was
Yeah, well, I will eventually, like the little things you say. I've been looking at new tables.
Okay.
That maybe go a bit.
A long table.
Don't
wobble.
Wobble. Yeah.
Nothing worse.
Just wiggles this table.
Nothing worse. I think there was a whole Larry David episode about that, isn't it? Curb Your Enthusiasm. About wobbly tables.
So, anyway, for the viewers and listeners,
it is kind of cool.
One thing we didn't even talk about last time.
Oh.
I don't think we even mentioned it.
Oh.
Is that Dylan is an actor.
Yes.
And he made an appearance in Lord of the Rings.
No, I didn't.
Did you not?
Not Lord of the Rings, no. Game of Thrones.
Oh.
I was wondering. Yeah. Game of Thrones.
Hold on.
Yeah. My good friend Dan Stevens.
Oh, yes, that's right.
I was wondering because earlier you looked at me, you're like, we're going to talk about Lord of the Rings. And I was like, brilliant. I fucking love Lord of the Rings.
Jesus.
But let's talk about Lord of the Rings.
I never watched it.
I have read Lord of the Rings 7 times the whole way through. And I've listened to it once.
Man, I'm sorry about that.
No, it was great. When I was a kid, I used to read it every summer.
No, about saying it was...
I don't care that. I'm not going to cry. I don't give a shit. But
my ears are blocked.
Are they?
That's why I got it wrong.
Oh, yeah. Dan has a brain tumor.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, we were talking about your brain tumor last time, were we? Had your brain tumor started?
No, I hadn't. It was just the brownies. I was suffering from the sugar withdrawals.
That's right.
So anyway, let's talk about Game of Thrones.
Okay.
What was your role in that? How many episodes of that was there in total?
Oh, there was hundreds.
And it's one of those shows, isn't it, where you tell people you haven't seen it and they go, "What? You haven't seen that? What?"
Well, it was a cultural phenomenon at the time because they were releasing 1 episode a week. It wasn't like they released a season. And people didn't want to know what the next thing was going to happen because there was so many cliffhangers and switches. The people were like staying up all night or going into bars and they'd all wait just to watch a TV show.
They?
Yeah, it was a
What year was that?
Jesus, that's a long time ago.
I
shot that in 2011. And that was like season 6 or something. It was like, or something like that.
Was that long ago?
Yeah.
1 season a year, so it would have started in the mid-2000s.
Would have been 1 season. Yeah. I mean, let me think. When did I shoot that? I shot that. I was making a different film with a friend of mine, Jason, and another friend of mine, Aiden. And he decided, he's a producer. He's like, I'm going to make a movie in a month. So he wrote, we filmed and acted an entire film in a month, which is impossible. And it ended up not working. But while we were filming that, a part of the reason we didn't get the chance to finish it, was because I got a part in Game of Thrones while we were doing it. Now that was more of an experience than Game of Thrones. Game of Thrones was weird.
Now tell me, how does that happen? Who gets in touch with you, or how does that work?
Well,
Are you in an agency or something like that?
No, I just do all weird shit. You know what I figured out, and this is what I'm going to get back to. The reason why I always got breaks, which I never took advantage of, was because I did everything. You know, I was like, there's something, people would be like, oh, that's beneath me. I'd be like, I'll do it. And I did all these weird things. But this guy, Jason, I was like, I was doing nothing as an actor. I had a bit of money. So I did a presenting course, where you learn how to present. Hello, welcome to the 6 o'clock news.
Oh yeah, I've done that.
Yeah. And then there was a guy, Jason, who was working on that on the camera side. So there was a camera crew, there was people training to be on the camera side of things and people training to be on the presenter side of things. I wasn't a very good presenter.
Where was this course?
It was,
I might do it myself.
It was top of Ranelagh.
I wonder is it still going? That'd be a very good
near
course.
Milltown. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. So it was a good course actually.
So I'd say you made contact. You're saying, is that where you met? Jason?
Yeah, that's where I met Jason. So then he was just making loads of stuff. He's like worked on Fair City and EastEnders and stuff like that. Like I think he's kind of gotten into film stuff. I haven't checked out his IMDb in a while. Anyway, he was just like writing stuff and putting stuff together, and he's like, I'm gonna write a film, and me and Aiden were the stars. It was about two friends, and one of them was leaving to go to Australia, and it's about their last day together.
Yeah.
There's some, you know, love interest and weird stuff that going on, you know.
A lot of people were leaving for Australia at that time.
Yeah, and it was a thing that all Irish people did. So yeah, so we were trying to make this movie. I mean, it didn't come together very well just because of the timing, and we could have written a script about Brighton script, you know, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
So like he's like, what I'll do is I'll put it all outdoors, because then we don't have to have a certain, you know, area that we don't need to find locations. But then of course you're on the street and homeless people are coming to, what's going on? And we got a knife pulled on us one night, and all of this mad stuff started happening, you know. And it started raining, so we can't film out today. Or it's like we're like, I'll just wear a t-shirt for the film shoot, and then it was fucking freezing, so you're on the street trying to do the scene, like, you know, you're shaking, you know. It was interesting, yeah. And then I got Game of Thrones in the middle of that.
And did that come through as like an email, or?
My agent would have set up an audition up in the north, so the auditions for the small roles were held up in the north of Ireland.
So you had an agent?
I have an agent.
You still have one?
Yeah, well, he dropped me because I wasn't working with him for a year, but now I just got back with him. Yeah.
Oh, congratulations!
I'm very lucky like that. I always get agents.
How does that work? Do you pay to have an agent?
So you don't pay them just to work for you, but you pay them for each job they get you, or each job that you get in terms of acting. So like if I got him part on a movie and they were going to pay me and he didn't get me the job, I'd still give him the money.
Okay.
Because that would keep him working.
So does he reach out to places promoting you, and it saves you that trouble?
Yes, exactly.
Maybe that's too obvious.
But it also deals with all the contracts. So like for example, there was a period of time where we weren't working together, and I got this part in a Guinness advert, and it went fine the first part, but then they came around to renegotiation. The beginning of the first email from this production company was, you don't have an agent, right? And I was like, oh no. So he was going to try and screw me, you know, because I don't know the business side of stuff.
Oh, God.
So I reached out to my old agent. I said, look, I have this big Guinness job. Will you have a look into this? And he looked into it and made sure that the deal went away. And it kept going. And so I had like payments from Guinness for a couple of years because they managed that.
Yeah.
I'm not that guy. I'm not the business guy.
Okay.
I try to be the business guy this year. I'm not the business guy.
Yeah.
So then they take care of all the ins and outs and stuff like that. You don't have to worry.
All right, so he came to you, he was like, big news, Dylan. Game of Thrones. Because it had already been a roaring success,
I think I'd already auditioned for it.
Oh.
And I didn't get it the first time, and then I went back again. Like, I auditioned for Vikings loads of times before I got a part. Yeah.
You were in Vikings as well?
I'm in Vikings, Penny Dreadful, although I was cut from that, because that's a whole story. I got in an argument with the producer. Well, I snubbed the producer. It was not good.
Dreadful.
Also, there's like, I would become so anxious on set because every role. This is where the difference between my new approach to acting. I think things are going to work out for me now, because before, whenever I would get an audition, I'd be like, this is it. This is my career. I need to be perfect, and I'd be so anxious that I'd mess it up.
Yeah, like this is your shot at the big time.
Yeah. But now I'm just like, I don't care. This is a job. I'm gonna do it the best of my ability, and that's it. If I don't get it, it's fine. So I'm not going to put it on me. And so it's a different perspective. But I had many opportunities that I kind of stuffed, that I kind of messed up in these roles, you know, because what I realize now is if you get a part on a TV show like that, you have an opportunity to get a really big part if you do well in the small parts. They can write you in.
All right.
And that's how it happened to Mo Dumford in Vikings. He turned up for a day's work, and then he ended up being one of the stars of the show. Okay. And he's been in Hollywood feature films now and stuff like that.
That's a show that I've been told to watch, and I haven't watched it. I think I'd like it, though.
I think Game of Thrones is a better show in my reckoning.
Yeah? Yeah. I'd love to watch that, yeah. But I
the first season of Vikings is great.
There's something in me that when I watch it, I just go, I can't relate to that.
Yeah. You don't care.
Yeah.
Well, then don't do it. Do you read fantasy?
No.
Have you ever read fantasy or been into fantasy?
No, and I had this discussion with my friend Paul Allery.
Yeah.
About this. I'm into my opinion at the time was, and kind of still is that reality is stranger than fiction.
Yeah.
And when I find out about some mad shit happening in the world, or a mad story, a crazy story, that like once I read that, I'm like, I can't look at the other stuff anymore.
Right.
It's just
okay.
not. It's not fulfilling enough for me.
Right. Okay. Which is fair
The,
enough.
the expression "you couldn't make it up," like
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
there's people.
Well, you could.
Yeah. Yeah. Maybe I did.
Maybe you did, yeah. Maybe this is all made up.
Yeah.
I was never in Game of Thrones.
Oh,
I was in Lord of the Rings. No, sorry, go on.
Same thing.
Yeah, it is.
Lord of the Thrones.
Yeah.
But that's a new idea. Write that one down. Lord of the Thrones. Oh,
We should have a pen here all the time.
Game of Rings.
Game of Rings. Well, that's a porn.
That's
It's a game.
Shit, that exists already. Toss it. What?
Awesome.
Yeah, interesting. So
Okay.
you get this role in season 6 of,
I think it's. I can't even remember.
but it was at the
Yeah, I
time
think it was
you got
about
it was
two.
a massive success.
Oh, huge success.
So it was in the middle of the
Massive.
madness of when people were loving
Oh
it.
yeah.
So when you hear about this, does he say, when your agent, he calls you, yeah?
Yeah.
And he's like,
I remember
I have a part for you in Lord of the Rings.
Game of Thrones. I remember specifically because we were out in the street filming. I remember where we were. We were just
Yeah.
around from St. Patrick's Cathedral. There's a little turn.
And when you hear this information,
Yeah.
in your head you're going, okay, how big of a role is this?
No, I know the role because they tell me which role it is.
But he tells you.
Yeah, because I would have auditioned for several roles, and he goes,
Oh,
"Okay, you got the
okay.
part of so and so."
Oh, so it's not like they want you to be lead actor.
No, not at
Oh.
all.
Oh.
Now, see, this is where it all gets weird, right? Okay, so I'm with people. Yeah, they're more excited than I am. I'm kind of like, oh, okay. This is the thing. I was always very, like, it's only a small role. It's
Yeah.
fine. It's a walk on doing a line. See, this is, I look at TV shows now.
Do you think you were looking past the role a bit?
Yeah,
You're
well,
too ambitious.
not even, yeah. It's like, I want to play a proper, like,
Yeah.
okay, so I'm going to walk on, say a line, and walk off.
Yeah.
Like, it's not what I want, you know?
So that's what you did.
And so I was ungrateful in a lot of ways,
Uh-huh.
you know? And so because of that, I didn't enjoy it as much. No, but this is where it got weird. So we turned up on the day. So we shot in Croatia.
Okay.
So we're flying at...
Dubrovnik?
No, we flew into Dubrovnik,
Oh.
but we shot it in Split, which is south of Dubrovnik. Where's it?
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. It's warm. It's lovely.
Yeah.
It's very affluent.
Mm-hmm.
So we go there and I turn up on the day and we're waiting to go into costume. And actually, there's a guy who I know. I know him from acting. Danny. Nice guy.
Mm.
He's playing a different part, you know? Other one-liner part. And I go in to get the costume done by the Emmy award-winning costume person. And she's like, so you need a money pouch, right? And I was like, oh, and I should have just said nothing. But I go, oh, no, I'm not that guy. And she goes, oh, no, I think you are. And this is like a bigger role, like a full scene.
Did you know when you were talking to her it was a bigger role?
I did, I just said it just came out. I know, right?
And so she's like, you do need a money pouch.
Yes. And I just went, oh. And she's like, well, I'll just check, don't worry. And so she checked and she does my costume. And then we go to the hotel, beautiful hotel. It's like Saturday and we're not filming till Monday.
Okay.
So, no wait. I can't remember the days. All I know is we get to the hotel and it's on the beach and it's lovely. And I'm not filming till the next day. That's what I know. And so I go and I check my email and it's from the accent coach. And the accent coach is like written to me and she goes, listen.
Is there an accent coach as part of every big production?
No, because I just thought I was doing RP, which is a received pronunciation, which is like the basic hello, how are you, English accent, right?
Okay.
Which is what a lot of people do for those sort of things. But she emails me and goes, you know, the director really loved your audition. He thinks you're very versatile. He'd like you to read for this bigger role, but you'll need to do a specific accent for it. I'm terrible at accents, right? Terrible at them. So she goes, we'll meet this evening at 5 p.m. and we'll go over the accents so that, you know, when you do your one line with this small role, if the accent works, then you'll get the bigger role. And I was like, great. Great.
So you held on to
Hope.
So no, no, but you could have been in two different roles then.
Yeah. So I would have been playing the two parts. Well, it would have been the same because he's a sailor.
So it was the same character.
It would have been the same character. They would have combined the two together.
I get you.
You know, that way. So I would have had the one line and then later had a nice chunky
right.
scene
Yeah.
where I get dragged out and everything, right?
Okay.
So I'm like, great. And I'm like, but you know, at the time I was drinking, so I'm sitting on the beach and they've given you this little Nokia phone, right? The Nokia phone. You know, so if they need you, they just call you and they're like, keep this on you at all times. So we go down, we're lying on the beach, me and Danny, and I was like, I think I'm gonna have a beer. I'm not doing accents till 5 o'clock. I'll do the accents with her, and then tomorrow film. I think I've got to get a beer. And then my phone rings, and it's like the AD, and they're the people who organize everything, assistant director. Like, Dylan, we're ahead of shooting. We want you to get to set right now.
Oh my God.
And I was like, what? He's like, yeah. So we want you to go up, get changed, run down, get into the car, and then we're going to take you to the place. My sister is like, you should write a book. This stuff happens to me all the time. Whenever, and I'm like, oh no, I can't. I'm meeting the accent coach because they want me to do a bigger role. And he's like, I haven't heard anything about that. Get to the car. So I was supposed to be there in 20 minutes, but I was all like, wow, got to take my time.
So are they bringing down to do the original?
To do the original
small
scene.
one-line
Yeah.
Okay.
So then I got to run up to my room, have a shower. So I took a half an hour.
Had you had a beer?
No.
You didn't have the beer?
No, I hadn't had the beer.
It was just speculation.
Right, I was just about to order a beer,
yeah.
lying on a lounger, you know, in the sun. And then they go, so I get to the car and I drive, and the accent coach comes, you have these little trailers, right? There's a trailer and there's like 4 sections in the trailer, and each section is like got a couch and a little armchair and a toilet, and that you get put into one of those. So you get your own little section of the trailer. Yeah. When you have a speaking role, you get that. So I'm in the trailer, and I've been there a few times. It's so weird because to me, I'm just like, oh yeah, of course. But that's kind of, I suppose it's kind of nice, right?
Yeah.
So you're in this trailer, and then the accent person comes in and she goes, okay, so this is a tricky accent because it's like because it was in Bravo, so it's part Croatian sounding and part English mixed together. And I was like, oh, okay. So she's like, we're going to practice your line with the mixed accents. And I was like, right. And then she's trying to do it with me there, and then they come in, they're like, quick, from costume. So
it's the accent that this character, that you originally thought it was.
Yes.
You originally thought it was a different accent, then they moved the goalposts.
Yeah.
Changed it to a different accent.
Yes.
And it's not your strong point.
And it's not my strong point. Oh. And then they're like, okay, and I'm putting on my costume. There's someone doing my costume while we're trying to practice the accent. And then she's like, okay, we need to spend a few minutes on this. And then someone knocks on open door. It's like, get to makeup. So then she's following me to makeup and trying to do the accent while I'm going to makeup. And then I go down on set. And it's just amazing. Like, so then you get there. And I'm excited, you know. You get there and it's like you're driven into this old town in Croatia, you know, old brick town. So it's amazing anyway. And you walk down this and there's loads of people around working and extras. And then it like opens up and it's just like this beautiful place with like a bridge, a stone bridge over the sea. And it's all shiny, but there's cameras everywhere and there's green screens as big as a building, you know, and you're just like... And then they're coming up and there's makeup. They come up to you and you just stand there and they're doing your makeup while someone else is talking to you and she's still going.
Do they put green screens up so they can put any background in on anything?
Yeah. So like there'd be a green screen.
I was actually
but the green screen would be
one here.
Twice, maybe 3 times as big as this whole space.
Right.
It's giant.
Yeah.
You know, and I'd never seen that before. I've seen it since, but that was the first time. So I'm like, and there's literally hundreds of extras, and then all the camera crew and the cameras.
Yeah.
And then they're like, right, we want you to walk through here, stop here, and then it's Maisie, who's like a big film star. She's like one of the main characters in Game of Thrones. Like you're gonna walk up here.
Is that her real name or her character?
Maisie is her real name.
What's her character?
Arya.
Arya in Game of Thrones.
So and then you have to walk up, hit a spot, say your line, move on, but do it in an accent that you learned 15 minutes ago.
Oh God!
And I didn't nail the accent, so I didn't get the other part.
Right.
And I woke up for months like.
You thought that was the way to your big.
But it wasn't. It was just a
no,
big
but in
thing.
your mind at the time, you're like, I missed out on my big break here.
Yeah. And I know the guy who got it, a guy called Morgan Jones, who is an accents expert. And when I saw it, he did it in a RP accent. So he obviously got called in because he could do the accent.
So what was the line?
The line was...
Can we do the line?
Yeah.
All right.
This was voted the creepiest line in television history.
The line that you did
Yeah.
in Game
And they
of Thrones.
made a dance. Maybe you could find it and play it over
I
here.
will, I'll
They
play
made
it.
a dance tune out of it, right?
Oh, your line on
And
Game
my
of Thrones.
line-
Really?
Yeah. And it's got, and my line of Game of Thrones has like hundreds of thousands of views.
Right.
So she's pushing along a trolley full of like clams and mussels and shellfish.
What's the setting?
It's on a seaside sort of market area. She's crossing that bridge I was talking about.
Yeah.
And she's pushing a trolley and she's selling clams and mussels,
Like Molly Malone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she's like, oysters, clams, and cockles. She's calling that out because that's what she's selling. And I stop her. Now you got to remember, she's a child.
Okay.
And I stop her and go, how much for your little clam? And then laugh. So basically,
That's the only line.
That's the only line. And then I laugh and I walk off.
Yeah.
You know. So I basically ask a child how much she would charge for sex.
Can we do the line into the camera?
Yeah,
The way you did it in the.
I mean, it's 20 years, 15 years
do
ago.
it into the.
Was it?
As if we're shooting it again.
Was it?
I know it'll be the girl.
How much for your little
No,
clam?
I'll say it.
Okay.
So what am I doing? I'm wheeling the cockles.
You're wheeling the cockles. Yeah.
Yeah.
And you go, oysters, clams, and cockles. As if you're selling it. You're calling it out.
Put these on. No.
No.
All right. Oysters, clams, and cockles. Oysters, clams, and cockles.
How much for your little clam? It's creepy, right?
Oh.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
And then I walk on. There's a friend of mine.
do
I
the
slap
face?
him on the shoulder.
You do a creepy face.
Well,
Did
yeah,
you
well,
have
I'm-
makeup on and stuff?
yeah. Like I look tanned.
Oh, right.
Do you know the weird?
Wasn't your teeth all weird as well in it?
They darkened it up. Yeah.
Oh, right.
But do you know what is weird?
Oh.
My ex-girlfriend remembers seeing me on that show going, he's actually pretty hot. And then we started dating. She's like, you're the clam guy. And I'm like, yeah. And she's like, I remember thinking you were hot.
cool.
Yeah. That was nice. Yeah.
But so
Am I top or bottom?
you're not gay.
in the
Bottom.
Oh yeah, because there's popping sometimes.
Yeah, but it's like same when I do
yeah,
it. Like,
yeah.
do you want to do a little?
See? Oh, it's close, but it's not going over. It's fine.
So, just clarify for me.
Yeah.
So you got that part, and then
Yeah.
another guy. How could it have been another guy playing?
Because let's say a ship
The
has
bigger
just
part.
pulled in, and I got off that ship, and I walk by, and I go, how much for your little clam? And then later in the day, I go to a guy to try and sell some stuff.
Yeah.
I would have been the same guy, but just used but they just used two different people.
Oh, so
But they
were
could
able
have
to-
used the same person.
Okay.
Yeah. Very annoying. Very annoying. But I had loads of stuff like that. I mean, do we want to get into? Do we want another story like
yeah,
that?
why not?
Okay. So I would begin. Okay. How honest? Very honest. Okay. So whenever I would get these jobs, right, I would be smoking a lot of weed at the time, generally.
Right.
And then I'd get a job and I go, I better stop smoking weed because I'm going to be working on this big TV show. So I'd stop smoking weed like a week before I went. But then I wouldn't sleep for a week and I'd be having mad dreams and withdrawals
God.
from all the weed, right?
Yeah.
So I'd be more anxious when I try. I'd be better off just keep smoking, right?
Yeah.
So then I'd turn up, I'd always be in withdrawal. And
So it's counterproductive.
counterproductive, but I didn't realize that at the time. I was like, better get smoking, right, and get to bed early, and I'd be going to bed early and just lying there awake for hours. I was so anxious. Anyway, so I okay, so now this one still
A real heartbreaker.
Oh my god!
All right.
All right. So do you remember the TV show Gladiator?
Isn't it terrible that people love the story of heartbreak? I guarantee everybody be listening to this.
Yeah,
and they're
yeah,
like,
go.
yes.
Yes. What is it?
And I'm loving it, you know.
Yeah. Okay. So do you remember? Do you know the show Gladiator? Have you ever heard of Gladiator, the movie?
The movie with Russell Crowe?
Yes.
Yeah,
You've heard of that movie.
I've watched it.
All right. So the writer and producer of that movie wrote and produced Penny Dreadful.
Penny Dreadful was that?
Well, he was the
I think my
showrunner.
uncle Benji painted on it.
Yeah. Okay.
Painted the set. It
So-
was filmed in Ireland, right?
Yeah, and it was Josh Hartnett was the star.
Big film.
Big TV show, several
Right.
seasons, right?
Yeah.
This is season 1.
Okay.
And there's a detective out looking, and there's all these. I never watched it because my heart was so broken by all of this. But I was playing a Bobby, like a policeman.
Now, how long before or after the Game of Thrones.
This is before Game of Thrones, I think.
Okay.
Or was it after Game of Thrones? I believe this is before Game of Thrones.
Pre or post Heartbreak?
I can't remember. They're both heartbreaks.
Yeah.
This is worse though.
So you're in Penny Dreadful.
I'm in Penny Dreadful. I get a part of a Bobby, which is a really nice part where I'm like, it's like the opening of it, and there's like a house where all these bodies have been ripped apart, and I'm like this Bobby with the the English policeman with the tall hat holding a kid's head, like, and the detective is talking to me, and I'm like freaking out. Several lines.
Okay.
Really good part. Nice, and then as a Bob.
Which season or part?
First scene.
First season.
First
scene
like
of the first
season. Opening.
Cool.
Yeah. Good thing to do, because they'll need Bobbies, because the main guy's a police detective.
Okay.
So it's something like he did really well. We'll bring him back in for a few episodes here, and he can be the police guy.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I go in for a costume. I put on the costume, the Bobby hat, all of that, and I meet the writer and producer of Gladiator. And he's like, "Hi, how you doing?" American guy, real nice.
What's his name?
I don't remember people's names. Probably another reason I didn't make it in that.
Yeah. And he wrote and produced Gladiator.
Yeah.
I just remember it's not Oliver Stone, is it?
No,
He's
Oliver
director
Stone is the director
of Gladiator.
Yeah.
Not too bad. Still got it.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Ooh. So he comes up, shakes my hand. I'm like, "Hi, how are you?" He's like, "You look great. All of this. Oh, amazing." And I'm like, "Great, good, thank you. Yes." So whenever I audition for Frank Mazel, I do really well because he makes me feel comfortable and he likes
Frank
me.
Mazel?
He's a big casting director.
Okay.
He's the guy who finds the actors for the TV show. So that's why I always got parts. All of those parts I got through Frank Mazel. He liked me.
Okay.
So then I meet you, man. I'm nervous. Hi, how are you? Yeah, and I do look cool, man. I'm in the Bobby hat. It's like a full, like as if I was the policeman.
Was this just a chance meeting?
Yeah. This is just me putting on a costume. He's walking down the hall.
Penny Dreadful.
For Penny Dreadful. He goes, "Oh, great. You look great. Thank you. Great. Brilliant."
He's an American guy.
American guy.
Wow.
Oh, yeah. Anyway, so we, maybe it's after Game of Thrones. This might be after Game of Thrones.
It's mad. Do you think of it as just like one big time in your life?
Yeah, big time, which wasn't a great time in my life. This is in Ireland. It's after my brother has passed away. I'm just living in a house on my own, just getting out of my head a lot of the times, and then like going out and doing acting stuff, and I'm just a zombie walking around the place. I'm not really with it. Not like I would be today. I'm just not the same. Anyway, so
time goes out the window.
It does, doesn't it? It changes.
With grief as well.
Oh, grief is a very strange thing. And this isn't long after. This is like in a year or two after that. You know? So it's, 2011's 2 years after. So I'm still in the full, just coming out of the full 2 year madness cycle of grief, So,
I've just gone past 2 years.
Yeah, it's mad. The first 2 years is a blur, really.
Absolutely.
Isn't it?
Yeah. So anyway, Frank Mazel. He's impressed by your look.
Yeah, he likes me. He always has.
And you're in a police costume.
I'm in a police. No. Frank Mazel got me the job, but the producer, the writer, we can figure that out. Maybe you can put the name or something. But he's impressed. So I come back 2 weeks later to shoot the scene. We go into this hut. It's like an old wooden house that's been built purposely for this. And there's blood dripping off the walls. There's like bodies all sort of cut up, like as if a beast has destroyed them, like a werewolf or some sort of creature. It's amazing, the prosthetics.
I like the sound of this show.
They're walking around, spraying blood everywhere.
Yeah, wow.
And there's like all of us actors. There's 5 of us standing in a line. And there was this like Spanish director. And he's like, "Okay, guys, I want to talk to you about what's going to happen in the scene." And we're all like, "Great." And the producer's standing at the end of the line. And I'm so anxious. I want to listen to the director. This is fucking brilliant, right? And the producer's there. This is the guy who wrote. Did I tell you? He wrote and produced Gladiator.
Oh.
One of the biggest television shows in the world.
Movie.
And he starts shaking. Movies. One of the biggest movies in the world. And he starts shaking everyone's hand going, "Hey, how are you? Hey, how are you? Hey, how are you?" And he gets to me, but I'm focused on him. And he goes, "Hey, how are you?" And I go, Yeah, I met you before." And I just shook his hand.
Oh, God.
And like completely blanked him.
And he'd already complimented you.
Yeah, and I just went, "Yeah, I met you before," and went back to paying attention to what I was doing. So when it comes to shooting the scene, right, this is mad. So this isn't in my head. This is mad. We're shooting the scene, and there's an old style camera guy with the holds up that, one of those. You know the way you had the big long camera, and they take the picture, and there's the light bulb that goes pling.
All right.
So they're taking a picture of me holding the head. That's the point of the scene. There's a conversation happening while that happens.
Mm-hmm.
And the guy who's in it is actually in Game of Thrones as well. The bald guy in Game of Thrones. He's the eunuch in it. He's a really big part in it. I can't remember his name. Huge role. I didn't even recognize it was him. I can't believe it. Anyway, so he does his scene. He's supposed to hold it up. And then the producer just keeps coming in. What I didn't realize is the producer is burning down the amount of time we have. So they got the shot, but the producer keeps coming in and going, let's get that shot again. Why don't you hold that up just a little bit more? And the director, you can see him, is like, no, we have that. And the producer's like, no, let's get it again. And they just keep doing this simple shot over and over and over, because that means they had less time to shoot my shot. So then they're like, okay, turn the cameras around now. We got 1 or 2 takes on this. Go. So the director never had time to direct me. And he's like, I need you to look over here. But I was turning my head. And he's like, no, you need to just look with your eyes. And I'm like, but I'm saying here, my cue's over there. And then I got to look over here. And it was a complicated shot. But they gave me 2 takes. Okay, we got to go now. We're wrapped up on time. The producer wrapped it up on time. Really weird. Now, I didn't know. I just thought I'd fucked up.
Oh.
And then we go and we get in the bus.
They're putting pressure on you. Like,
yeah. And then I walk out to shake his hand. He's like, oh, goodbye.
And same fella, the Gladiators guy.
Yeah, and he kind of mocked me. Oh, goodbye. And I was like, I was so numb. I was just like, what the fuck just happened? But when we were driving home, this is how I know. The main actor turned to me and said, what they did to you today was fucking terrible. And I was like, oh, that's what was going on. So, but he didn't know that I'd snubbed your man.
Yeah.
So it all came from me going, yeah, I met you before. You're the big producer. You produced one of the biggest shows in the world. Now you're a showrunner.
Movies.
Now a showrunner, or movies. Now you're a showrunner on one of the biggest shows in the world. Now a showrunner they don't direct, but they produce it. They figure out the script. They do everything.
Wow.
And this fucking bit actor comes in and goes, yeah, whatever, man. You do what you want. You go, yeah, fuck you.
So this guy, the Gladiator guy,
yeah,
he had like authority in Penny Dreadful as well.
He had.
So he wasn't just on the scene. He was involved.
He's the showrunner. He's the main man. He hires the directors. He tells what we're gonna do.
And he had said, "You look great." And at that time, did you interact with him?
At that time, I was like, "Hey, thank you very much. Yeah, that's great." But then 2 weeks later, when he's introducing himself,
that was 2 weeks later.
And I go, yeah, whatever, basically.
Why did you do that?
Because I was so nervous. I was trying to pay attention to the director. I don't know why I did it then.
Well, I mean,
but these things.
Yeah, but it's not that out of the ordinary to do that. Like.
Yeah, but you gotta be careful.
He should have understood that you were just focusing.
Yes, but there are egos.
Oh yeah.
There are egos in the world, and we have to be aware of other people's things.
So in your head, then, what do you think would have happened if you had went, oh, hello, lovely to see you again?
I would have got more time on my scene, and they would have given me more direction. And don't turn your head so much, just use your eyes. Oh, okay, look, do you want to practice that shot before we go in and shoot it? Yeah, okay, because it is a bit complicated.
Yeah.
Well, the other one, he was just going, raise it up, lower down, raise it up, lower down, grand. They must have done it like 15, 20 times. Like this really simple thing. Yeah. But with mine, it was far more complicated because there was a moving part. There was someone walking. I had to hold the head in the right place. I had to turn. I had to look all here. Like just little technical
things. And they rushed you.
And they gave me 2 shots on it. And then boom, gone. Yeah. Now that is one that where I wake up going.
Yeah, but I think as well, what I was initially... Did he make Gladiator after that?
No, it was well before.
Well before.
Years before.
Yeah. Well, at least you didn't have to regret then not getting into Gladiator.
Yeah, that's true, that's true. But you know what? It still hurts to do.
But it would have been the same scene, but except you would have done it way better.
Yeah, so when you see the show, all you see is me going, sir? Like, because the guy goes, what's going on? I go, sir? And then it pans down, I'm holding the head, and then I have a few lines with him. No, I don't know about that.
You could probably send me clips of these, could you? And we can put them up.
Yeah.
Oh, it's cool. Like, these are big productions.
They're huge. And then I was in Vikings. I had terrible luck at that. I mean, you don't want another story. How long? 43 minutes.
It doesn't matter.
Right.
It's cool.
All right. Okay. So one more story, right?
Yeah.
I get a part on Vikings. This is like a decent role. I'm a priest. And in Vikings, it's like when they go to visit the Vatican, which is like season 7. I don't know.
Yeah.
But and I've auditioned loads, but they're walking into Italy, into Rome, to go see the Pope, and then a carriage pulls up, and the doors open, and this like priest steps out in huge robes and everything, and that's gonna be me.
Oh.
And then I have a monologue, and that's like 15 lines in a row of me
Wow.
going, "Welcome to Rome," and blah blah blah, and all.
And again, is this
It's all in the RP accent. Hello, how are you? You know.
Just took that where back there.
Okay. Hello, how are you? All
But,
of
but
this. Yes.
is this when the show is
very, very, very well received.
very well? It's a few seasons in. Sorry,
Oh,
you were
yeah.
saying that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Good
I
few
missed that.
seasons in.
Yeah.
Very popular.
Okay.
Mo Dumford now that's the guy I was talking about. He's a main role in it.
What's his name in it?
I don't know. I didn't really watch it. I watched the first season.
Mo the Viking.
Mo the Viking. Yeah. Really nice guy actually. And so I turn up.
So you get your agent comes to you. He's like, we have a Vikings
Audition? No, it's just we have another audition for Vikings. I've auditioned.
and you auditioned for this role.
So then I send it. I record a self tape,
Okay.
and
Yeah.
I send it in.
Yeah.
And they send it to.
And this is how it all works. Always
This is how it all
self
works
tape.
now. Now it's
And you have the lines and okay.
yeah. Send it in. Here we go. So it all works out. Get the job. Get the call. These are the dates you're shooting. One of them is on the 25th of August, and one of them is on the 27th of August. And the reason I know that is my birthday is on the 26th. So it's 2 shoot dates,
It's
which
my
is.
sister's birthday as well.
I know. Yeah, I think we talked about that.
Sister
Didn't we?
Molly.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
Mad. Anyway, so grand. On the 25th, we're doing the big scene, which is shot in a quarry, and they built the village, and they built the
Yeah.
entering into the city of Rome, and it's going to be huge, you know. And we get there that day, and it is absolutely pissing rain, like torrential, the worst rain you've ever seen. And the young kid who's in it
I'm
has
sorry, you might have said this already.
Yeah.
Sorry, viewers.
No,
and
no,
listeners.
no. Sorry.
But where was this scene to be shot?
In Wicklow. I
Wicklow.
haven't said it. I haven't said
Okay.
it. So a lot of these shoots happen in Wicklow in a quarry, you know,
For Vikings.
for Vikings.
Okay.
There's a production company down there. There's like a huge facility down there that you go to.
Really?
Yeah. I've been there a few times. So yeah, it's weird that I just think this is perfectly normal, but I've done this a few times. Yeah. So anyway, go down. And there was this woman, oh my god, she's probably one of the most beautiful women I've ever met in my life. Like I was mesmerized by her, and she was one of the actresses who goes up to them as they're walking through and tries to sell them some.
So it's
trinkets.
raining on the 25th, first day.
Absolutely lashing
Yeah.
down. And the young boy
Would that
who's
not, just probably a silly question, but would that not like damage the cameras and stuff?
they have covers for it. and
All
all
right.
that. Yeah. But it was more, it didn't look right because they're supposed to be coming into Rome and they wanted it shining and beautiful,
Yeah.
and you know they're coming to see the Pope, so that it takes away from the feeling. But it does actually look good on camera. But the problem was the young boy that they're bringing to visit the Pope, which is part of the scene. There's a young boy that they're bringing who's about 8 years old, 9 years old. He has this illness where if he gets too cold, his body temperature drops and he can get like pneumonia.
Right.
So they go out to do the first scene, and I'm just waiting in the bus. I know, right? Like you couldn't write it, Dan.
Imagine you're. So you're the Pope. You're like the.
No, I'm his like his vassal.
Imagine you
know?
got mixed up and you're like the little boy walks out and you're like, how much are those clams?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. And what's the line?
How much for your little clam?
How much for your little clam?
No,
Sorry.
for your twink. What's
Wrong show. And much for your little trinkets. But it worked in Game of Thrones. Not good enough for you, Vikings?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, anyway.
Oh,
It's my intrusive thoughts.
Yeah. That's all right.
The high priest comes out of the carriage.
Yes.
How much for your little trinkets?
Brilliant. Oh.
So anyway, you see this beautiful woman. Let's go back.
Oh yeah. So well, she's just working with us. So
Yeah.
I always remember because
You're a priest, you can't do anything.
Yeah, exactly. Anyway, so they're shooting their walking up scene first, and then we're gonna do my coming in the carriage. So I'm just waiting in the bus while they're shooting their scenes first, you know. And then the kid's temperature dropped too much, and they're like, we have to cancel the shoot. The kid can't do any more today. So they cancelled the
Oh my
entire
God.
shoot,
Did they
right?
not vet him?
Yeah, they did. But
How can you have a kid like that in an
I
Irish scene?
don't know.
I guess it was August.
Yeah, it would have been. Yeah. Would have
Warm
been the summer.
rain.
Yeah, yeah. But it was
Not the winter.
But
rain.
it just was this torrential
My God.
downpour. Anyway, so they cancelled my monologue.
Oh.
So then they're like, go away, fine. And then the next day, because I've quit weed, right? Then it's my birthday, so I go to see my parents. I go out for dinner, and I didn't stay up late or anything, but I just got to bed and I couldn't sleep. So I had like 1 hour sleep.
Withdrawing.
And withdrawing from the weed. So I get up and then I go to set, and when I turn up on set, they're like, "Oh yeah, by the way, your monologue's gone. So we have these couple of lines for you, but they've been changed." So now it's like 5 in the morning because you get there very early, 5 or 6 in the morning. I've had no sleep because I'm withdrawing from weed.
Were you driving at this time?
No.
How did you get to the
They
set?
pick you up.
Do they?
Yeah, they have like a
Ooh.
driver comes and picks you up in a lovely car all the
Nice.
time. So then, so then they bring me to set, and I'm just like this. And everyone was like, "You're the like." Some people have said it. You're a very serious priest, but it was just because I was.
They're not high anymore, priest.
I was just trying to stay awake all day. There's like scenes they're
You'll be
filming.
better off being a high priest.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Right. There's films they're seeing.
Withdrawing priest. Sorry, yes. This is day 2 of the 27th.
This is the
Fucking 5 in the
27th.
morning, Wicklow.
Yeah,
The rain
yeah.
has stopped.
No, now we're in Dublin. There's a day
Oh.
because we're in a church now
Okay.
in Dublin.
Mm.
But I'm just like,
Which one?
I don't know. I can't remember. Really nice place though. And we're trying to shoot, and I was like, I'll get a few hours kept somewhere, but there's just nowhere to sleep, and
Yeah.
there's people, and there's terrible coffee.
Benches in churches are not
Oh,
comfortable.
dude! And it was just, and I was in like 3 scenes. I'm like handing a sword to
Only an
the
hour
the
sleep.
Pope, and an hour sleep. Then I got to do my lines, but I'm walking in, and it was going to be like close-ups and a big monologue, and now it's like huge church, and I'm all the way down there walking in a door, saying my lines.
Holy Father,
Like in the distance.
let me present to you
And then you have to
Prince
cross
Alfred.
yourself, right?
Prince Aethelwulf
Which
of
way do you
Wessex,
cross yourself? Do you
your
remember?
old friend,
Oh, yeah.
Father
Oh, that
Petensis.
doesn't feel right.
Is it left, right, or right, left?
Left, right.
Yeah.
So
Well,
it
I
was
went right, left.
Oh, God.
So in the fucking.
Oh, that doesn't feel
So
right.
if you look
Speak
at the
first to
show,
both of you.
right, the priest, when they all go to bless
Oh my God.
themselves, is the guy who blesses himself the wrong way.
Oh, my God.
Dude, it is fucking terrible.
And this is in the opening scene of Vikings.
No. This isn't the opening scene. No, this is season.
Oh, sorry,
7.
I'm on
Yeah,
taking a
yeah,
penny
yeah.
dreadful.
Yeah,
here.
yeah, exactly.
Season 7, Vikings.
Or something like
Oh,
that.
my God.
It is the worst.
Can we
I
get-
can send you that.
Send me that and we'll put it up
Me.
here.
And then there's 2
Brilliant.
Vikings who are blessing themselves the right way, and the priest, the right-hand priest of the Pope.
Did they notice that?
I don't know. Someone said it to me, so they must
Oh.
have fucking noticed. Yeah. They didn't notice on the shoot.
The Father, the Son, and the Spirit Holy.
Yeah. So that was a nightmare. So my mom.
Oh, that's sticking your head out. That's like we're in the horrors after that.
Jesus, dude.
Yeah.
So it's always just been bad, you
Yeah.
know. So like I think if I get a show now, it'll be different. But back then, I was always just. And then Valhalla. I mean, that's a whole other show.
Valhalla.
It's a whole other show. There'll have to be a part 2. I don't want to tell another
Yeah.
disaster story. I need to sleep well tonight.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. Bringing up a lot
And
of
that's
stuff
a
here.
long story as
Yeah.
well. Yeah.
And that kind of time coincided with you drinking a lot.
Oh yeah.
And do you
And
think
high
do you
all
think
the
you were
time.
you
High all the time, like hash.
do you think
weed.
the disappointments that you had in them ones you just explained there and
We're linked to that.
linked to you trying to compound your or trying to drink away the regret or something?
Yeah. Well, it just added to it. Yeah, it was just another reason.
Yeah.
But to
So
be
we
honest,
mentioned in the first episode with Dylan a couple of weeks ago that
I'm in recovery, but I don't want to get
Recovery.
too into that.
no,
But
but I'm just saying that do
partying
you
all the
think
time.
it made it because I know I had a heartbreak when I was with a woman. It's a different thing, but
Yeah.
I remember
Oh no, that definitely is part of it.
the heartbreak and stuff like that can be something that you go to that you need to escape from, you know.
Yeah.
And then what's drinking weed? It's escapism, isn't it? From
yeah, but I escaped everything.
yeah.
That was just another thing.
Mm.
Yeah, to be honest, there was plenty of opportunities that I let slip by in my
Yeah.
career that other actors never got and would have killed for. You
Yeah,
know, so. But look, that's life. I will not regret the past nor wish to shut the door on it.
And you have a great future ahead of you.
And they're great stories, actually. Now that I can tell them from a place of like, isn't this hilarious? How fucked
looking
up
in the
that
rear
was?
view mirror rather than.
But when you're there in the moment, and they're like, and the director's looking at you like, what the fuck are you doing? And you're like, sorry,
it's moved out from in the head to the rear view mirror.
Yeah. Half asleep trying to hand a sword, you know.
Blessing yourself the wrong way. It's unbelievable. So much I could talk about today, but
okay.
I think we'll keep it to that theme. I think we'll. That was great.
That was great.
Movie stories from the inside of it. Tell me actually now, so you still have an agent? Are you still open to doing
I just
roles?
got back with an agent. I'm back going
Is
for
it the
roles.
same one?
Yeah.
Alright, still going.
Because you see, I get adverts every year, so he really likes the fact that I can make some money from it. I generate money.
Yeah.
And I do get roles and things. And
any adverts you want to plug? That's a what the fuck?
I did go for a good advert last week.
I said that and then my brain spun around. It was
did you actually mean that? I thought it was a joke.
I think it was. I
don't know. Yeah, it was good.
It's a double plug, is it?
It's a double plug.
Sorry, go on. What were you saying?
Sorry, a double plug.
Case adjourned.
I'm just thinking of my friend.
I might get a little hammer.
Yeah, get a little.
Episode over.
Brilliant. Anyway,
more of these bad boys.
Anyway,
for the news.
So there you go. That's part of my life in acting. Oh god.
Very cool. Very cool.
Ah, it was cool. Yeah.
I've known you for these past few years, and I didn't. You briefly told me about them, but really cool.
Well, I think I'll get back into it. I think that's the plan.
And them experiences don't. I'd say for a while now. I could be wrong, but did you feel like them moments kind of defined you for a while?
Well,
and now you've got
now I can use them to shape myself. But at those periods of my life, I wasn't learning anything.
Yeah,
that's the problem.
Yeah,
so I wasn't learning from mistakes because I was just getting hammered.
Yeah.
So like on that night, I can't remember what I did that night.
Yeah.
But I can guarantee you, half asleep, I went home and got fucked up. You know, just to stop thinking about it. You know, hammered. When I was in Game of Thrones, I ended up dating one of the costume women.
Oh yeah.
I went out drinking that night. Ended up dating one of the costume women. Yeah. So
do you think it's like romance wise, it's a lonelier world when you're not out socializing?
When you're not out socializing? I don't think so. What do you mean?
You'd meet more women if you were drinking more.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And then that would create...
Yeah, but what sort of relationships are you getting into?
Exactly.
For me, if I'm drinking, it's just... You're building relationships, I think, on something that doesn't have substance. And that, for me, is not where I want to go in my life, you know. I'm on a date today. I'm going on a date.
Oh.
Which I'm...
Remember last episode you were going speed dating?
Oh yeah, one of the girls from the speed date. Yeah.
Wow, look guys, it works.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
It does. Yeah.
And we actually we briefly just, you told me before you were going on a date.
My head's not fully in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It feels like a chore, doesn't it, sometimes?
Well, it's just like... Look, I think the weird thing about speed dating is you go and you get all worked up and you're like, great. But like, it was 2 weeks ago. But because of our schedules, we weren't able to meet.
Yeah.
You know? There's another girl that we're thinking of maybe getting coffee, but she's off at the moment. God, I can't tell them even to watch this. Maybe, like, I don't want to seem like I'm dating loads of women, but I'm just meeting them for a coffee after.
Yeah.
You know, just I don't want to.
Being honest about it.
Yeah, I don't want to set myself
bag
up
that just does behind
as some sort of cad, but I'm just meeting a couple of women for a coffee. A cad is like a player. That's the word they used to use back in the old days.
Oh, so that's what I am.
Sure, Dan. Sure. Well, if the women are brownies. No.
That's racist.
Sorry. Oh,
sorry.
Yeah, very good. No, very good. Right. Ooh, there's tender hooks there. Yeah. But no, I'd recommend speed dating. And I'd recommend My Friend, Your Friend, which is a place that I went to do.
Yeah.
It's the best one I've ever done.
I tried something the year before last. I joined up a meet club.
Meetup.
Yeah.
Yes, that's all right.
And I went on a New Year's to a New Year's event.
Okay.
In Dundrum Shopping Centre.
Oh, right,
yeah. Never again.
Never. Why?
Full of the biggest fucking weirdos.
Well, you see,
I've ever seen.
Okay.
And I was there. Just you sit there, and maybe I'm being cynical, but I was sitting there looking around, going, "No wonder all these people are alone, because they're just sitting there on their phones."
Well, look. This is the thing about meetup.
But phones are a comfort blanket. Even if I walk by a woman now, she's like.
Yeah. They're just scared.
She squeaks.
She squeaks every.
She goes. I can't do it when you try. But no, it's this is just it's a warped perspective. I have a lot of warped perspectives.
Yeah.
But I can't have anyone else's perspective.
No.
But I notice if it's in a certain situation.
It's a good point.
And it's just two people. The phone comes out immediately, like.
Yeah.
Especially walking past me for some reason.
I don't think it's you. Maybe you're making it about you. That's what. No, and I do that. Sorry, but I do that as well. Dan. I look at people and I go, "Oh, they're reacting like that because of me," and then another part of me thinks they're in their own world.
Yeah.
You know, they have their own things going on. Most of the times when you think people are thinking about you, they're thinking about themselves.
I know, but but it is a instinctive reaction that you know. And I'm not trying to talk to them. I want maybe I'll look at someone.
But don't do that. Don't do the head. It's a bit jerky.
I'll take a quick. And then the woman walking by me will be like.
You should, whenever you do that, you should have a pair of glasses on.
Yeah, will I try it with glasses?
And then take the glasses off.
So when I'm walking, I don't know, I don't see what's wrong with it. Like when I'm walking by a woman and it's late at night, I just go, "What's wrong with that?" And then she takes her phone out every time. I'm sick of these phones, man.
Okay. So it's really about the phones.
I'm joking.
Then.
No, if I did that with my glasses.
No, you take them off. You should do the head. Put them back on. Do the head switch.
It's for the listeners. I'm just putting my glasses.
Putting his glasses back on. Do the head switch, then take the glasses off.
Oh, so I'm walking by the woman with the glasses on.
Yeah.
So I'm walking by the woman.
There you are.
It's late at night. I have no ill intent.
No.
And merely my presence walking by the woman, and the fact that I just walking by and I go. Yeah, she takes her phone out. It's ridiculous.
That fucking scared me.
Case adjourned. Oh, sorry. I can't get that judge thing out of my head.
It's brilliant. Maybe
how does it feel to be in the dock?
Pretty good. Maybe you should get you a black robe.
Yeah,
a wig.
Yeah.
A mullet wig.
Yeah,
well, they are kind of like mullets, aren't they?
Yeah. I need
There was a woman in the hotel across the road from me, right? And there's a hotel across the road.
Dylan lives in an apartment and it looks directly into a hotel.
Yeah, like
so
there.
He gets to see all sorts of stuff.
And there was a woman, and she was
is forced to see all sorts of stuff.
Not
he gets to see it.
Yeah.
The lucky the poor old devil.
But
what was she doing?
Well, she was just getting ready after a night. Just at the window.
What was she doing? In the hotel room.
She was just getting ready to go to bed. And I look out, she's hair. And then I look out the next time, and she's no hair. She was completely bald. It was a wig.
Oh my God.
Man, right? So she took it off, and then she was walking into the bathroom. Still had all her clothes on and stuff, but she didn't think anyone could see her.
Was it a man?
No, it was a woman.
How do you know?
Because she was a woman. You could tell she was biologically a woman.
How do you know?
I just know.
Boobs?
Yeah.
You could see the boobs?
Well, she was still had her clothes on. But when she walked in, I could see from her gait and the way that she was biologically a woman.
Yeah. Bald.
And then took it off.
It's probably more bald women than you think.
Part of it, you're like, whoa! And then you go, she probably has cancer. Yeah. But I tell you, it was a shock.
Well, speaking of wigs, there's...
I'd let go of my cock.
Like, come on.
Cancer.
This is a family show.
Sorry.
I'm
Oh,
only
no.
it's not. It's not.
No, I wasn't.
There is. Speaking of wigs,
Mm.
now, I don't know. Hair transplants are very prominent these days,
Oh, yeah?
but I looked up wigs. There's very convincing ones now.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Yeah, but there's, and I think we've gone for coffee, and I've showed you this guy.
Oh, yeah, the guy up in the, in the coffee shop around the
Yeah,
corner.
and I
Maybe he starts following us. You.
where on my podcast.
On your podcast, yeah.
Never.
Why?
Well, look, he's. I mean, if you're gonna wear a noticeable wig, then people are gonna talk about it.
Yeah, okay. Don't get angry.
But this wig, I actually have a picture. Now, I just took a picture of him.
Yeah.
I'll put it up here. And I want to get your opinion,
You took
guys.
a picture of the guy who serves you
Well, the
coffee.
wig was just over the coffee machine, and it's so perfect. I'll put a picture of it up here. You guys can decide. Do you think that's a wig or not a wig? Because it doesn't suit his head.
No, all right.
You saw him.
Yeah, I did see him. Yeah.
Now he makes a damn good cup of coffee.
Does he? Yeah.
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 But I don't know. It's a wig, I think. Now, yeah. That just came into my head. But so, tell me, that must have been a bit of a fright when you saw her with no hair.
Yeah, was. Yeah.
Yeah.
Scary.
And that's, I mean, we're not trying to be. She must have cancer, maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah,
Maybe it's a fashion thing. I know that
I've been going through a bit of health stuff myself.
But I've heard that black women often have wigs.
Yeah.
Like there's a woman who lives in my building, lovely woman. She's a nurse. We always bump into each other in the hallway, and she could have completely different hair one day to the next. One day she had blonde hair, and one day she's completely bald. She's in her dressing gown going down to get something from the letterbox. And you're like, oh, all right. And I've heard this about in America. I've heard this. that was good.
Yeah.
I didn't even know.
Hey, I need to hear this.
That a lot of
hear this.
white men get freaked out because they go home with a black woman and then she'll take her hair off and they're like, ah,
it's happened to me.
Has it?
I've dated a few black women.
No way.
Yeah.
What's that like? Not dating black women, but going home and them taking off their hair.
Well, no, it's the morning.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Yeah, I remember I wake up first usually if I'm sleeping in someone else's house.
Yeah. And
I remember just turning around and she had the thing over her head, it was like a silk pouch or something.
Oh, yeah. There's a name for them. I don't know what they're called.
Yeah, and then took it off.
Yeah.
Shaved head. I was like, this is not... Why didn't... It was on... I met her on Tinder, I think.
Yeah.
And I was like, why didn't you have a picture of yourself with a shaved head? You can't just expect me to wake up and be like, oh, you have no hair.
Well, you see, I think it's because we're not used to it, but people who are used to being around black people.
Well, I mean, I'm not used to because when I was with her...
I'm not saying you're doing anything... I'm not saying you're doing anything wrong.
And then...
Yeah.
In the pictures and on the day.
Yeah.
Imagine she wakes up and I'm bald.
Yeah. She probably
and my beard, I take my beard off. Hello there.
She's like, oh, you look so much younger.
Yeah, probably, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, there is no chin under there.
Yeah. Do you have a chin? I think that's why I have a beard.
More jaw, man.
I think that's why I have a beard.
Yeah.
I had this ex-girlfriend. She started layering in, really, just...
Layering in
really
You were layering into a window.
No, she was layering in.
Layering
in. Really mindfuck stuff.
Oh.
I hope if I ever have a second kid, he's got a really good
I haven't heard that expression, layering in.
Yeah, as in layering in the compliments into their or the put downs into their normal form of speech. Fucking with my head.
That's bad.
And now I never thought about my chin my entire life.
Yeah.
And she goes, yeah, I really hope that when the next time I have a kid, he's got a good chin. And I was like, oh, right. It seemed like it was something stupid. But then she said it 2 or 3 times over a couple of weeks. And then it wasn't until 6 months after we broke up, I shaved and I looked in the mirror and I was like, oh.
So every time she'd say this, every time she'd say this, you'd just take it on the... Where would you think? I'm not very chinny myself. Not very chinny.
Chinny bang bang. Chinny,
more of a jaw. Bang. I think when I'm like I haven't been at optimal weight or in optimal shape many times in my life.
Right. In like 20 years.
Yeah. You got me back.
You are strong though, Dan. You are strong. That's good.
What do you mean?
You're strong.
Oh,
That's a compliment.
Yeah.
I was trying to be nice to you. What do you mean I'm strong? Don't say anything to Dan.
But
Oh, brilliant.
yeah, well then I have a good jawline. And I think that makes up for.
Oh, does it?
Like, you have a good jawline as well.
Yeah.
But it makes.
But then the little chin.
If you don't have a jawline or a chin line,
Yeah.
forget about it.
I know. Yeah.
Forget about it.
Forget about it. You can get them now though. You can get them put in.
Mm.
You can just pay for it.
Right. So, ladies and gentlemen, viewers and listeners, I want to announce that if you'd like, Dylan, I would like to have you on as a regular contributor to the show.
Yeah, I'd love to come on.
And I also, great.
And also,
because the listeners love you, the viewers love you.
Do they? Good.
I love you. So, also, I'm a big believer in social contracts. So I'm gonna announce now that soon, and I know I've said stuff before on the podcast, and I haven't followed up on it, but soon I will be increasing to 2 episodes a week. It will be 1 episode of me doing my nonsense, which I really love. Maybe some of you don't love it, because I was looking at the stats on the last episode. Maybe some of you don't really like it. That hurts, to be honest. But that's fine. I can take it on the chin. But yeah, I'd like to get to a point when I want to get to a point where it's 1 guest a week, getting to know them, telling a few stories, whatever suits them will suit the episode for the guests, and then me once a week giving you the news, the bit of Fox News, whatever news is out there, the serial killer weekly serial killer, haven't decided which one to call it yet, and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, it's going to be increasing to 2 episodes a week. And Dylan will be coming on as a regular contributor. I'll be getting a new table soon. So, I just want to thank everybody so far who's listening and viewing. Things are going to start expanding little by little, like Dylan said earlier in the episode. Just 1 little thing at a time. And we'll just keep on trying to make it better and better. So, I want to say thanks very much, Dylan McDonough, for coming on today.
No bother.
Telling those great stories. Really enjoyed them. It's been great having you here. Thank you to the listeners and viewers. Please subscribe on YouTube, follow on Spotify, give a good rating on Spotify. It really helps to try and grow the podcast, grow the show. And this has been a lovely one. We'll see you again next time.
Ciao.
Goodbye.